All the riders put their hand up at the start of the year, they want to be at the Tour de France. And now we're here, you know, pretty much on the eve of the tour, and I'm sure the nerves of the riders, they're starting to probably doubt themselves and wonder if they've done enough, are they in a good position? I'm pretty confident they are. Everyone wants to be here, but once we get here, there's a realisation that there is a lot of pressure. And I think that's a word that gets thrown around a lot, there is pressure.
What a day for the Yates twins.
And that results in the crashes, that results in the anxiety in the bunch in the first week of the Tour de France. Everybody, all staff members, all the riders realise that they're now at the biggest race of the year. This is the one that matters and we need to perform, and that brings with it pressure. Matthew Heyman, Director at Team Jayco AlUla. We are just outside of Bilbao, where the Tour de France 2023 will start.
You can bet 100 at a time that I'm in the blues. Learn how to live amongst the animals on front of zoo. Said he got a plug on the merch, total send it through. Lately I've been looking at them prawns like they minuscule. Ooh.
We're a couple of days out. The guys arrived in today. We went and had a look at the first stage, which is a really testing stage. And the guys look like they're in good shape. Obviously there'd be a mixed emotions of anticipation and nerves going into the race. They all look like they've done all the training and they're in a really good physical condition, ready for the race to kick off on Saturday.
Number one pick, I can't let them crop. I just linked with the Brody, trying to sharpen up.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be cliche, but obviously you've got a daily process, and you ask a lot from these guys from day one right through till the end. But goal-wise, we are looking at winning a stage with Dylan at one stage. We know we've got 7 opportunities, and we want to win one as a minimum. Obviously we're not content with one, but we would be very happy with a stage win with Dylan. And then with Simon, we're going with the mentality where we're here to ride general classification. If you look at the landscape this year's tour, we've got Vingegaard comes in for me as the big favourite. Pogačar has had a very disrupted build up to this race, and those two on paper and those two on form are a step above the rest.
We had a great run last year at the tour.
Stairway to heaven like the OJs. You ain't putting in work.
2 wins, and to get that first one so early on really just takes the pressure off the team and allowed us to really enjoy the Tour de France. So it'd be great if we could repeat that, have a win early. There's opportunities with Dylan already in the first week, a number of opportunities, or even earlier than that, stage 1 also suits Simon Yates.
I just hit the gas.
What are we working towards today? It doesn't come around very often that you get a chance to take the yellow jersey at Tour de France. Yates is in good condition and we're going all in. As I said yesterday in the team meeting, this team's done this a number of times. And that means that we just commit to that, ride it like a classic, we go all in after the stage in the jersey today. All right, it's got a good chance. We can't control what happens in the final, but that's how we race today, all right?
He's always going to be nervous the first couple of days of the tour, but I think with being here in the Basque, it's going to be quite exciting actually. It's going to be quite aggressive and hopefully more selective than being, I don't know, Northern France like normal or something. So
the hardest start to the Tour de France I'm calling ever. Definitely in the last 20 years. We never start the tour with medium mountain stages, and we're going to see our first GC battle today.
It's really testing day. It's hilly and then we've got that final climb. It's really steep, suits Simon. He loves racing here, so we're looking forward to a good day.
Today's a classic. It really is a classic, and there's a lot on the line today, and the winner will take that yellow jersey.
Have a good one. I know everyone back home is gunning for Jayco AlUla. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, look at this. It's a dynamic duo of the Yates brothers going clear to try and take a yellow jersey. .600 metres to go. The Yates twins have attacked the Tour de France and are now going to fight it out between them for a yellow jersey. He made the call on the final climb. He's left his brother on this mountain. Simon Yates doesn't seem to have the legs, or is he going to fight his way back?
Laying off him. He's dropping.
No way. No way.
22 minutes of brutal racing, 3,300 metres of climbing. It isn't Tadej Pogacar of UAE, it's Adam Yates of UAE. Yellow jersey, Adam Yates.
There was an opportunity there, but I was also I was cramping in the final. It was a really humid day, quite stressful as always at the start of the tour, so it wasn't easy to be there, and yeah, he just got the better of me.
It's a bit of a cliche to say, but you really just have to take these Grand Tours one day at a time, and it's just keeping up that intensity every single time we get an opportunity.
This was the best of the best. Simon Yates going for bonus seconds at the top of High Ski Bell.
I think by the time we get to stage 3 already, we're already going to have a selection. Normally that takes a week to 10 days, where it's going to happen here in the first 48 hours.
And it's going to be Pogacar, and he accelerates over the top and carries on.
Dylan's got 7 sprint opportunities on paper, more sprint stages than last year. Some of those are going to be touch and go.
I think we have a really strong train and also a really strong team around me and Yates. Hopefully the 3rd stage again, like last year. I think it's a good opportunity.
So in the middle is always space for a group of 3 to move up.
1.5K, I'm alone with Dylan, and my job is just to bring him on a perfect position behind the best lead-out train, or if I see the opportunity, I try to put myself also there in a good position with 500 to go, and then do the perfect lead out, which means I drop Dylan off in about 180 meters to the finish line.
It's going to be Jasper Philipsen. Philipsen all the way. Bauhaus. Philipsen takes the stage.
I had to come like 1K.
For 182 kilometers from Dax to Nogaro. Huge crash on the left-hand side. Doubles up Jasper Philipsen.
Is it possible to beat Jasper Philipsen?
I think so. He's really fast, and also yes, whole team is really strong. But we are here to beat them, and yeah, let's try it again today.
Groenewegen, left-hand side of the road, 58 kilometers an hour. Philipsen trying to get past the Max Missile. Is it going to be the record? No, it's not. Hat-trick, Jasper Philipsen.
Anything to change in the coming days, or?
No, I think this is a good way of working. We just need a bit of luck.
Yeah, that was some bad luck, but more stages are coming.
Another sprint or a surprise, anything's possible. It's a drag race all the way to the finish of stage 8, and it's going to be a win. Mads Pedersen.
Dylan had a really good ride. Some real positives out of that. He's no question about his condition at all. His condition is super.
Stage 11. It looks like today should be a day for the sprinters. The arrival of Luca Meggets with Dylan Groenewegen on the wheel in the blue and white. Groenewegen is looking for this sprint. Groenewegen hits the front. Philipsen is about to kick through the centre. Jasper Philipsen, 4 out of 5.
Dylan was in good position at the bottom of that climb, and he held on stage like this. Like, it wasn't easy at all. You know, you see how many guys have dropped, and it's unfortunate for Yatesy. So from here, almost 2 kilometres downhill, almost 2 kilometres.
You can see 2. Oh, crash behind. It looks like Lander down in this one.
Simon Yates.
Yates as well. Simon Yates, left-hand side.
Yatesy down, coming. Coming. Go. Go. You wait. Chris, you wait.
This is Simon Yates, and this is an issue now for the general classification. Up there in the top 5, and he's having a nightmare here. 5Ks to go, and it's going to be a fight. You can see one rider waiting for him. That is Chris Harpoos, his personal domestique.
Big blow for Simon Yates coming down in that one. 4th on GC going into today, 3:14 down on the leader. This is going to be a massive scramble because just outside 5 kilometres to go.
How did he look, Shelby?
No, he wasn't there.
Okay.
Fuck.
Super late crash to lose 25 seconds over 3 weeks. He hasn't broken anything. Yeah, but it's not ideal, but even if we lost 25 seconds, got away with it, no.
A crash inside the last 5K, you know it's going to be costly, particularly with a finish like that. It was really fast.
Simon was obviously caught in a crash on the left-hand side of the road there, and pretty inopportune time with so close to the finish. Chris did what he could. He got into the convoy and sort of nearly made contact by the last rise to the finish. But unfortunately, we've lost 47 seconds.
Simon did everything he could to limit the losses. Yeah, it's a shame, but Tour de France is long, eh?
Frustration in the way that we're here to win. It's normal that the team and the riders are getting frustrated because they haven't won and they've come so close a couple of times. It's the circus that is the Tour de France. Things can change in a day. One win changes things, one crash changes things. The nature of our sport and the nature of this event.
I can hear the sound of a generation coming.
Don't leave your screens today. This is a big day.
I can hear the sound of a generation.
Stage 9 was going to be a huge test, a first visit to this mighty mountain.
Yeah, pretty sore. Not ideal, of course, with a hard day today, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
It is Kuss, Vengegaard, Pogačar, Simon Yates, Rodriguez, Pidcock, Jai Hindley and Adam Yates. That's all that's left now.
Yes, at this moment, Yates is really riding for the podium.
Attack! Pogačar now goes. Tornado Taddy decides it's time.
There was a moment where there was a bit of sort of cat and mouse and you went to the front.
I was kind of waiting for that big attack from those two guys because they didn't look like they were trying that hard, but to the top, and I also didn't want to lose my advantage that I'd managed to get by hanging on to the back of those guys.
A fantastic fight from the breakaway, and we were going to have another 2 from the GC group. Hindley already distanced by this point. Pogačar attacking.
Come on, Yatesy. All the way, Yatesy. Really good, mate. Putting big time into people. Every stroke, every pedal stroke to the finish.
Pidcock was strong, Simon Yates too. Adam Yates 5th, his brother Simon in 6th.
I think it was going really well until yesterday, unfortunately, with the crash. Despite being in a lot of pain, so especially when I'm sitting down on the saddle. Legs were actually quite good today, so managed to squeeze some time out of a couple of guys. Of course, the two fastest guys in this race were like rocket ships up the road, but pretty happy with where I am. So we'll enjoy the rest of the day and then we'll take it from there.
9 stages down, a really tough start to the tour, and we go into the rest day and we can really rest up and get into the second week of this Tour de France. We have 2 decent climbs, the second one climbing all the way up to the finish. I think it starts about 7k from the finish line. There's an option for people to ride their TT bike for the first half and then switch to a road bike. Now I know our sprinters are definitely going to do that, but that's to save their legs for the mountain stage coming up tomorrow. And I expect Simon Yates to stay on his TT bike.
Yeah, I'm not really that happy with where I am on the general. I was hoping for a bit more. Performances have been good, but the level is just really high at the minute, so I'm just doing my best. If an opportunity comes tomorrow or the stage in the Jura, then yeah, I'll try to do something.
We're going to chase GC until we're not chasing GC. When do we stop? When do you continue? When do you pass the point of no return? That's something that evolves during the race. I think by the time we get to stage 9, we've had a couple of hilltop finishes, we've had a bit of a delve into the Pyrenees. You've got 9 days of stressful racing behind you. I think in that first rest day we can say, well, okay, we're still in the game here. We carry on for the last 10 days of the race.
friend of mine once said this, sometimes you don't need a plan, you just need big balls. But today we've still got a plan, but we're willing to take some big risks today, guys. We've got a plan, but today we can leave it out there, guys. We go all in on the stage. It's critical that we have riders in the breakaway to support Simon, whether he's there or not.
Infiltrating the break is going to be hard. It could go early, it could take time, but one thing for sure is we have to be involved in it.
100 kilometres to go at just 1 minute and 21 between a breakaway group and a yellow jersey group that were almost identical in size.
We're going to throw the kitchen sink at today's stage and see what happens.
That is 18% of the very last. That's 18 seconds. 17 now between Gal and Yates.
You can't descend very well, keep the pressure, great job. Behind, there is big explosions everywhere. Great job, mate.
First you lose trust, and you keep falling. Night after night, bar at the club, dropping like flies. Who woke you up on the front lawn? Take their sound off.
Second place to a valiant Simon Yates.
First you get hurt, then you feel sorry.
He did a fantastic ride, so chapeau to him. I couldn't catch him. I was hoping to maybe catch him on the descent, but I was pretty cross-eyed. It was hard to navigate the course.
He's won a lot of friends here by this performance and also throughout this entire race, and you just never know, he might even start to give a podium as we go deeper. Another big day in Markstein. He's come good at the very latter part of this race. Simon Yates.
I can't be disappointed. I just can't, because the guys just did everything we asked of. It wasn't going their way. We wanted to throw the kitchen sink at this stage. We did just that, and if you get beaten on the line and Yatesy gave it everything he could, we can't be disappointed. Just can't.
No, I gave it my all, and I thought maybe I could have come back on the descent, but I was pretty cross-eyed just to make it there. Really high altitude and no regrets, so that's how it goes.
If I never do that final climb again, it'll still be too soon. That was insane.
Chris Harper so brave in his backup for Simon Yates.
Yeah, we've got a great group of guys, and every day we're trying to do something in the race. Still got a few days to Paris, and yeah, another 4 opportunities to try grab a stage.
Whether we win or lose, or second or fourth, or whatever that pace is, the process stays the same. We analyse what our goals were for the day, and individual goals and teams goals, and then we go back and have a look at it and how we can improve. And I think the boys have been really improving with the sprint positioning. We know he has the speed to win here. If we can nail the positioning for him, we have a chance to beat Philipsen, who has been the dominant sprinter and won every sprint here so far.
Come on, boys, there's only the 2 of you. We didn't suffer through the mountains for nothing. Pushing forward in that 1.4k, we've got to be in the front there.
1,000 metres now turns to 900.
Come on, boys, the next corner is the 1. It's 800 metres to the left, that's the 1.
With Victor Campenarts at the front, behind the Johnny Green giant, Jasper Philipsen is there sitting on the wheel.
5 seconds.
None of these guys have ever won a stage of the Tour de France, but they're gaining behind. You can see heart attack stuff maybe. Inghorn in the red jersey behind it. They launch the sprint as well. They're going to do it. Here's Asgreen. Asgreen. Oh my word, that is one win for the history books.
How is this possible?
Not possible.
How is this possible?
No.
We didn't catch the break.
And I'll be back in my 100%. Another chance tomorrow and then in Paris.
Come very close in this tour. It'd be great to pull one off today. So Dylan's in good form, the boys are really motivated, and not only that, we need to bring Simon home for a 4th place.
By the time it came to the final corner, Dylan Groenewegen shot out. Jordi Meus got ahead. He pushed his bike to the line. They'd have to wait, they'd have to look. A photo finish was required.
Very successful tour. You know, we all want to win. All the teams want to win. We're all out here to do the same thing. But I think what we did with really good placings, good podium positions, the fight from the boys, and I think the effort that the boys put in the whole 3 weeks, that was impressive for us. You know, that's something that shows the determination, shows the spirit of this team, shows what culture we got, and that makes us proud. And yeah, I think they deserve more than just second places and fourth places, so very proud. Great tour.
Vive la France!
Vive la France!
Vive la France!
Vive la France!